Hi there, Rachel here demonstrating our no-bake sweet and salty snack bars. All right, so this recipe has some dry ingredients and some wet ingredients. So I'm going to start by combining all the dry ingredients in a large mixing bowl. First dry ingredient on the recipe is about half a cup of puffed rice cereal. Next we have some regular old-fashioned oats, about half a cup into our mixing bowl. Next up is about half a cup of pumpkin seeds, or maybe any other nuts or seeds of choice. Pumpkin seeds are really nutritious, so we're going to go with those. Half a cup into the bowl. Next up is a half a cup of crushed pretzel sticks. So, pro tip, anytime a recipe might call for something crushed, like crushed nuts or crushed pretzel sticks, what you can do, put your pretzel sticks in a Ziploc bag, zip it up, put it on a countertop. Take a large spoon and the back of the spoon, take it and whack away at the Ziploc bag. That's going to be the best way to crush up that ingredient for you. All right, half cup of crushed pretzel sticks. I already crushed it up into our bowl. And we got 2 more dry ingredients, and these are going to help add some sweetness. So about a quarter cup of some dried fruit of choice. I chose a mixture of dried cranberries and dried blueberries. Yum. Quarter cup into the bowl. Last but not least, certainly, is about a quarter cup of mini semi-sweet chocolate chips into our bowl. And that will do it for our dried ingredients. I'm going to mix up these ingredients to get everything well combined. Take a large mixing spoon, mix it all together. Looking good. All right, next we're going to work on our wet ingredients, which is real simple. It's just going to be some peanut butter and some honey. Recipe calls for about half a cup of peanut butter. Here I have natural, creamy, smooth peanut butter, half a cup. I'm going to spoon this on into my microwave-safe mixing bowl. Okay, peanut butter. Next is the honey. Recipe calls for 3 tablespoons. Got that measured out, ready to rock into the bowl. There you have it, the wet ingredients. Now it does call for a little pinch of salt to go along with the honey and peanut butter. We'll pinch some in there. So we're just going to stir it. But the key here is after stirring for a bit, we are going to microwave it to get it to combine really well, to be a little looser and warmer to help everything set. So what we're going to do is microwave this for about a minute, stopping about every 20 or 30 seconds to give it another stir. Okay, wet ingredients have been microwaved and are ready to be added to our bowl with the rest of our ingredients. So we're going to dump in our nice and warmed, stirred peanut butter honey mixture. Oh yes. Right into the bowl with our dry ingredients. Okay. Next step, we just got to get everything nicely mixed and combined. Take a nice big mixing spoon and stir in the peanut butter into all the dry stuff. Now this step takes a little patience and a little bit of good mixing. Make sure everything is really well incorporated. All right, there you have it. Everything is mixed really well. It's starting to form together. We're ready for basically our last step. You're going to take a nice big baking dish, preferably a 9x9. Line it with some parchment paper, plenty of parchment paper to cover the side so that it's really easy to get your bars out. So we're going to go ahead and dump the mixture into our baking dish lined with parchment paper. Might take a nice spatula to go ahead and firmly kind of press the mixture down. Now my dish is a little bit bigger, so I'm going to basically use kind of half of the half of the dish to line our mixture. The key here is to press firmly down to really help all the ingredients bind together to form your snack bars. And there you have it, your snack bar mixture. Like I said, kind of have too big of a dish, so I'm going to roll up my parchment paper on the other side. Kind of get it all nice and ready. What we're going to do now is cover this with some aluminum foil, pop it in the fridge overnight to let it really cool and settle, or the freezer for at least a couple hours to let everything harden and combine, and be ready to be served in some yummy snack bars. Got some foil, cover my pan, and I'm going to pop it in the freezer. Be right back. Okay, so that's basically it. I've let this batch chill in the freezer for 2 hours, and it looks awesome. Check it out. It's nice and formed. It looks like a wonderful homemade snack bar. So now, basically, it's time to eat it. You're going to want to cut it into nice shapes, bars, squares, whatever shape you want to go for. If you're cutting it straight out of the freezer, get you a good strong knife. Might take a little elbow grease. I went ahead and already kind of cut this into the amount of servings the recipe calls for, which is about 12 bars or squares. And they are ready to go. They're best stored in the freezer or the fridge, make for a great snack, and you can crunch into it from being frozen. Delicious. Enjoy. See you again.